Check out these chemtrails. I just saw a stalker blow through the stop sign a second ago, and then he drives through the stop sign, and then he syncs with a car next to me going the opposite way. I think I hear a plane coming, maybe. I think these people are gonna walk in this door synced with this car parking right now. And then she's gonna get out of it when this truck pulls up or something. This bird's flying up as the truck pulls up. It's synced. She's taking a drink of coffee in the silver car, synced with the truck, I think. And black and silver. Is she gonna sync with another black or silver car? This guy is riding up on a bike, and there's a bird flying over my head when he did it. He's next to me at the same time as his car next to me. I think it's the guy that's always synced, and this car is meeting the car at the intersection. A white SUV. And this car is synced with it. And the red car's driving in front of me, synced. And these cars are synced directly next to me. And she just scratched her head and coughed or something when that car drove behind her. And then there's the engine sound as this car pulls up. And then the engine sound car is gonna come up right now. And then he's driving as it pulls up. And then this bird's flying over. And there's someone coughing over there. That was probably a stalker. And I think she keeps taking drinks of coffee synced. Bird is probably flying up synced right now, and these cars are probably all synced, and these birds are flying right over my head as they meet each other at the intersection. They're both blue cars. Is this a blue car too? These all look synced. These all look synced, and these birds flying over it look synced, and this car is gonna sync. Over there, the UPS is taking off at the side of the street synced. This car has one light, it's gonna sync. This car is blue. Seems like another blue one after the other blue ones. Here comes the one light. Is he gonna sync? Is he gonna drive right now at the one light at the place where they sync at that door? And then there's a black truck. It's black and silver, I think. There's someone walking behind me. I think they're walking behind me synced with the truck. Probably. Here comes the alley. They're gonna sync at it. That was it. I think I heard some birds chirping sync too at the alley. And the entire time I've been recording. I hear an engine sound behind me right when he gets across the street. Is it synced? Is this sync? Don't sync. I don't know. This one looks synced at the intersection. Someone walking by me with red at the corner of the building with red skirt on. I think that white truck was turning sink there at that corner of that where they sink all the time. These cars are gonna sink next to me at 90-degree angle sink. He's gonna meet a car at the intersection. He's stopping right now. He's meeting a blue car. Red and blue. Sink. This car's in front of me right now. Sink. The whitey is synced. He's driving right there. Sink. There's the Appear truck. He's probably gonna come out synced. The whitey turned and I heard an engine sound, and then I hear this car going honk, 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 and then the tail lift is coming out of the alley, and this car pulled up at the same time. This truck's turning. As he's turning out of the alley, they're probably synced. He's gonna meet me at the intersection. The tail lifts are always synced. Go watch all my videos ever in history, they're always synced. Those things are always synced, and he met me right at the intersection. The school buses are also always synced, and he's synced. He's at the train tracks right now. And that's a sync thing they do, they just sync. They drive over the train tracks when I walk through this intersection. And he's pulling up at the corner of the building, sync. And then the Pure truck is pulling up, sync with it. And they sync. It says 33. Is it synced with that truck that's always synced? Lots of chemtrails, yeah. Is that synced right there? Is it time to sync again? Don't sync. There was a red car driving in front of me up the street when that red car drove by me. There's no hope. Everybody syncs. The school bus is turning right now. So there's probably something behind me at the same time or something. I don't know. I think that red car met a red car at the intersection when he got over there, and he's turning synced here probably. And then a car's gonna drive by me right here probably. Is this it? This red car turned right now. Is this one sync? Don't sync. There's another car turning out behind him when he drives out. You see him? These are meeting each other at the intersection. Are they synced? And he's turning as he drives by me. That looks synced. And then, is he gonna hit his brakes right now or something? Is this 88 synced? Is he synced with this getting across the street? Is he synced with this coming out too? Are they all synced? Don't sync. Like all these cars up here are synced. There's too many things. And probably on Twitter live you can't see half the shit anyway, because the video quality's not that great. But you can see that though. He drove by right at that curb, right at the place where they always sync. I'm sure you can see that. He's driving right now at the alley, the place where they tend to sync. Every time I walk through it, he's gonna turn right as this pulling up, driving through. Sync. And those are always synced every time I see them. Every day, all day. Every single one of them. And there's multiple of them. Like every Domino's car I see is synced, and there's multiple of them. Every mail truck, every FedEx, every UPS, every garbage truck, every cop, every ambulance. Like, this is crazy how it's every single one of them. Like he's parked right now. That truck that drove in front of me, he parked right here. I walked up. This is a whitey head. He sinks. This is a semi-sink. This is a sink, and that's a sink, and they're all a sink. And those are both silver, and the semi is synced again. Right when I get across the street. And those cars were black and silver over there, and they look synced behind the semi. And then this guy just came out of his door right as this other car drove in front of me up the street. And he's probably synced. Is he synced? I hear brakes squeaking behind me right now. I don't know. Is this guy gonna sink? Don't sink. Is he gonna sink right now at the alley? Don't sink. Right now at the alley. Is he gonna sink? He's starting his car right now as this car drives in front of me right there. He's taking off. I hear an engine sound right there at the corner of the building, and then that car drove up right after that. I don't know if he's late or if he's not a sink. I don't know. I hear more engine sounds behind me that might be stalking me. I don't know. Are they stalking me? What's the sink? Here goes a white car. He looks like a sink. He looked synced when he did it. I think these birds flying over probably sink. And Alfred Hitchcock birds again. There's a car turning in front of me. It's black as the silver car drives by me. I hope these cars don't sink. It was two red cars and a white truck. I think these birds are synced again. And I think all the cars that I see are synced, and this one's gonna sink. This one's turning around the parking lot as he sinks. And then he's gonna drive back out of it. Is he gonna do it synced? Is he gonna sink it at the corner of the building as his semi is pulling up to the intersection back there at the same time? And then it's gonna sink again, probably. Don't sink. This car is coming out in front of me right as the semi drives by me. The light just turned red right there. I think he pulled over to turn and sink, trying to walk through the alley. The one that came out in front of me synced with the semi. Here comes the intersection. Oh! What's gonna happen? I don't know if the wind picked up sync right there, but the wind's been synced again. Always is every day. But I don't know. The wind's blowing this way, so it might have just be windy already when I came around the corner. Here comes a car and another car. I'm walking by a car building. He stopped. This car. That car. I don't know. I think they were doing syncs. I think I heard a car start when I stepped in the alley. There's people walking dogs over there. They're probably syncing. Whitey's over there. There's the Whitey. He missed the door. He's a little late. I saw the turquoise car behind him. That's always synced. I see black and silver sinks. I see a whitey that's probably sinking them. I see other sinks in the background, I think. There's too many sinks to keep up. Here's a sink. They're always sink. Every time I see them, there's a sink. This car pulled up at the same time right now. This one has the 86 on it. Did I catch it? This one's silver too, and it pulled up at the same time as the guy behind me. The black and silver, the black and silver. Oh! Black and silver, 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 black and silver. Simultaneous almost. This guy's almost walking by me at the corner, and a white SUV is driving by at the exact same time that he walks by me though. They'll miss the corner, but the car will be at the exact same time as the person though. Like what? I don't get it. Like, why are you both late? That thing just turned off right now. That shredder truck is turned off right there at the door. It probably started synced before that.